In this video, I'm going to draft the back yoke with an action pleat, and I'm starting with my basic sloper here. This is for students in the intermediate pattern drafting class, and really by this time, I would expect you to read the instructions yourself and not need a video to follow along. But since CLO is new to our class, I am just throwing together a video in CLO just to further strengthen you becoming more familiar with it. But if you're doing this by hand, maybe this video will help you if you're stuck. But hopefully you can follow these simple instructions and draft the action pleat yourself following your book on page 148. Okay, so with that said, let's see here. I'll just show you guys what we're doing. This is it. So looks like, so first you do need to do some beginning steps up here, which is slashing and spreading your yoke and moving your shoulder dart. And then we're actually going to take the shoulder dart out of the bottom pattern piece. Okay, so we'll have to, and this is something you guys did in beginning sewing as well. Then what you're going to do, you're going to take this bottom piece that you already have, and we're going to draw, I guess you're going to put a little mark, 2.5 inches, and then a mark of 3 inches, and you're going to do a slash line, cut it to but not through, and spread it open. And we're leaving the dart open, which is weird because it doesn't really look like there's any gathering over here, but whatever. And then you're going to sew this as a pleat up here at the shoulder, but not down here. Really, I feel like in this illustration there should be a few little gather lines, but there's not. So, okay, so I do have some videos of me already moving the, what do you call it? And maybe I should open up that file where I don't know, maybe I could just do it again real quick. I'm not sure what's best. Let's see how long it takes me. It took me a while to kind of figure it out. But okay, so I guess we need to do our yoke line, and they didn't really say where to do it. Okay, so I should hit the letter G to draw an internal line. I do like to work on the half scale, so I'm gonna right click it, and I'm going to remove my linked editing. I'm going to go in, click and drag, delete it. Give it a minute so we can figure it out. Okay, zooming in. To get rid of these points, I'm just going to convert them to curve points, and they kind of go away, which is nice. Okay, well, cool. Now I can hit the letter G, and I can draw my internal line of where I want my stroke to be. Return. Then I can select that line, I can right click, we can say cut and sew. Okay, so now my trick is somehow I have to get this dart over here. And if you watch some of the other videos, I follow the book and I do the pivot method, but then I feel like for CLO it's easier doing the rotate dart method. So if it ends here, that means my dart point will be pointing here. So let's see if I can do this again. I select both of my dart legs, I right click, I say rotate dart, and I believe I click this point. Okay, is that right? And then I select, I guess I can pick this, this guy to rotate it, because that's what the book does. They rotate it down here. And then I want to leave this as 90-degree angles, so I'm going to move this guy up like that. And then I'll bring it all the way. Okay. There we go. Awesome. You know, I must not have clicked all the way. I'm just going to delete that. In the other video, I didn't have it. So here is now where my shoulder dart was. Now it's here. But I want this guy to be a straight line. So I need to actually take it out of this bottom part. So the way I did that was I flipped this guy over vertically. And then I moved him here. It would probably be nicer if he was on top. How can I do that? Right click, layer, let's see here. You guys probably see it before me. I don't know if I see layering here. Maybe, what can I do? Cut and paste. X? No, I don't think you can. Okay, anyways, right click, layer over. No, that's not what I want. Okay, how can I change? This is a good little lesson. How do I change the layers? What if I go to property editor? Selected line, no. I don't think it's any of that. Oh, arrangement? Oh, what's going on? Oh, these are all points though. I think the whole thing's selected. Miscellaneous. Oh my gosh, how annoying. What if I take you and I say copy and I paste it? Fine. Okay, good. Now it's on top, so that's easier. So I'm gonna take my original, which has like all my sew lines and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and flip it back the way it's supposed to be, and I'll just move it out of the way. And then I have this new one I just copied just so it would be on the top layer. And let's see here, I'm panning. I probably should close this now and give myself a little more space. I don't really need to look at you. Okay. 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 And all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a point. So I'm going to lock this guy. Right-click lock because I'm not going to touch this. But I need to add a little segment point right here. And then I'm going to bring this guy down and right there. Okay. So now I can say object unlock, pattern outlines. I can click this guy. I can delete him. I can zoom out. And so now, bring this back. I can actually bring this guy back down. Let's see, I think the best way to do it is I'm going to click this line and we're going to offset as internal line. Is that, no, we're not, cancel. We are going to right click it one more time and add perpendicular line off of the y-axis. We want to extend it. Is that right? Oh, maybe I should say both. What is going on here? No, I want it to go the other way. There we go. Okay. So then now I'm just going to bring this point down here. And then I'm going to delete this guy. And then I can delete this line too. And you. I can delete all that. Okay, so now I have a nice yoke that's straight. It doesn't have a shoulder dart. My shoulder dart really has been moved here, so I'm still going to have a great fit. To smooth this guy out, I'll just right click it and say convert to curve point. Now he's curved. Cool. This is kind of what you're supposed to start with, and that's something we learned in beginning sewing. Okay, so now back to your instructions. They want us to mark 2.5 inches from the armhole. So I can right click and say split line, or I could have grabbed my add point tool. So it's at 2.5. And at the bottom, they want it 3 inches. So I guess I will right click, split 3. Is that right? Yeah. And that's where they want our slash line. Now for the dart, they just delete it, by the way. So I guess I'll just delete it too. Okay, so internal, letter G. I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna go up here. Is that okay? Wait, I wanna hit the black line. Let's zoom in. There we go. I can hit return to get that guy to stop. Now we have an internal line. Okay, should I double check that this is still 2.5 inches? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Okay, so now we are gonna slash and spread this guy. Let's see here what the best thing is to do. We could do the add fullness tool. Maybe that's a good idea. Should I try it? I'm not very good at it, but let's try it. Fullness point or fullness, I think fullness line. So click on start. Okay, so start and end. Cool. Click, okay, I did. Now what? I don't know. Let's try you. Okay. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. So fullness, length, distant, new. How do I do this? Can I get a preview here? Oh, what's happening? Oh no, I did something wrong. So you say okay just to see what happens? No. I really need to learn how to use this, don't I? So maybe this isn't the best tool for today since I'm not very good at it. I could, an easier way, but I am going to come back and we're going to master that fullness tool, darn it, is I could select this guy, right click, and cut and sew. Probably even need to do that really. And then I could rotate this guy, but it wants me to rotate it exactly 3 inches. So if I select here, I can double click this guy and move this here. And then now where the heck is 3 inches? I know this is 2.5. So I guess about here is close to 3. That's the only problem. Is like I don't really know where 3 inches is. I guess I can make an internal line. So, or maybe just another pattern. It's kind of cheating, right? But if I just like draw a rectangle, so that's 3 inches by 3 inches. That really didn't work. Click. There we are. 3 by 3. Okay. So this is like kind of unsophisticated. I really need to go back and learn that fullness tool. Okay, well, at least I have a 3-inch mark. So click, click to move this guy here, and then kind of bringing it up to there. Okay, cool. Delete that guy. And then I basically need to copy this as one pattern. I'm actually going to scoot this guy a little bit. Okay. Yeah, and then this is going to be one pattern, and apparently this is actually our, okay, so this we're going to fold into a pleat, and this is where it gets tricky. So, oh boy. So I'm wondering, first of all, how to connect these two patterns. I wonder if I should, I haven't really merged patterns together before. What happens if I do this? Shift, click, 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 right click, choose this pattern? It's probably not going to let me. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe I do it within a pattern. This is getting a little messy, guys. Okay. Let's try that trace tool again. Maybe I just do all of it. That's not going to work. Okay, what if I do this? Let's see. Not you and not you. Right click. Is it going to let me do it? Right click. Oh, no, that's bad. Right click. Just great. Oh, no. Okay, right click now. Okay. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Click, shift, click, 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 click. Okay, right click, trace as pattern. How's that? Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. So then, I guess I could put a notch right here. This is really where we're pleating it. And then I need to connect this guy. I guess that's interesting. Haven't really done that before. What if I just trace it? What if I just use it as a reference line to trace? Will it let me? I don't know. I just don't know. What if I click you and right click and extend the pattern outline? Okay, that was weird. No. I guess if I do that, I need to put the notch elsewhere. It doesn't like it. Okay. Then maybe this is really not my best work, people. Okay, so maybe I add a point here. And by doing that, I can move one of these points, you, oh, okay, to be here. And let's zoom in. Okay, and then maybe I can right click it, join overlapping. Okay, so I think they're joined. I guess that's good. Okay, so then I'm going to add my notches again because I feel like they're gone. So notch, notch. Okay, that's what I want. Now I just need this to actually be a pattern piece and not an internal line. So back to the trace tool. You know what, real quick. I guess I should leave this point, but this was our dart leg, so I'm just going to right click and make it a curve point. I don't really need a fancy point there. It should just be smoothed out. Okay. Okay, back in business. Let's make you your own new pattern piece. Okay, yay. You can go in the trash, you can go in the trash. Okay, so this is a new pattern piece and that doesn't have any sew lines, so we're going to have to remember that before we sew it together. Cool. Now for the hard part, people who are sewing this in CLO, we need to add, oh my gosh, our pleat lines. And this is an action pleat, meaning that we need both of our pleats actually are supposed to come in. Oh, I think I deleted the wrong things for the dart leg. Oopsies, that's okay. If I do this, I'm gonna just delete this guy, convert that guy, and then I can just split it again because it was 3 inches. Okay, it's back. Oh, did that not work? What did I do wrong? Split. 3? Huh, my line is too short. Oh, that's weird. Maybe I'll just do this then. 3 inches. Okay, there we go. 7.3 inches away. So my pleat, I think my pleat lines are supposed to fold like to this point. So I've never done a crooked pleat before. I just need some videos of like parallel pleats, but this will be interesting. So, okay, cool. So I think what I need to do is draw an internal line from my notches. So I guess you here. Oops. Click, click. Give it a double click. And then again from here, also to the same spot. Click, click. Okay. Now, for pleats to work, they have to extend. So for fun, I'm going to say extend and trim and add point to pattern outline. Fine. Okay, now I'm ready to add pleats. There is a pleat tool, but I don't think we're going to use it. I think we're going to do it manually. And if you're watching this, make sure you watched my other pleat videos to kind of get you warmed up, because this is a total like mind like twister. It takes a little while to get really familiar with it. So we have to tell the computer how to fold our fabric. So all of this is going to be folded, I guess, and hidden. So, okay, so there's going to be like an infold here in the middle and an outfold. Okay. And then we need like another internal line that kind of is like just showing us where the infold lands. So the infold is halfway. So I can select this guy, right click, split it just halfway. Let's see here, split it right into 2, split by length, no, uniform, yeah, 2 segments. Okay. Huh, why did I keep saying that? What am I doing wrong? Okay, anyways, 1.396. I'm doing something wrong, but at least we did the math for me. 1.396. I need this other tool. Right click. 1.396. Okay, cool. And that, oh, I think this is the internal line I need. I think I only need 3, actually. Maybe I don't need that one over here. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to draw another internal line. Click, click, I double click. And then for safety, I'm going to select it, make sure it's extended and add a point. Okay. So you're going in, you're going out, you're staying the same. So this guy should be 180 degrees, the fold angle, which it is. If it's going in, it's supposed to be 0 degrees, question mark. And if it's going out, it's supposed to be 360. Maybe have that flipped, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this is going in, out. I think I do want to put one more point here because, how long is this again? This is 1.396. I think I want to add another point that's also 1.396. Okay. And then, okay. So then whatever this segment is, your 1.079, I'm going to add a segment here, 1.079. 1.079. Okay. And then I'm going to add my next point, be 1.396. Right click. Oh, that's not going to work. 1.396. I should write this number down. Is that right? 1.396? Yeah. Okay, so then now to tell it to sew together. You are I don't know why that says 1.396, whatever. You should sew here, no problem. So here, I'll just use this guy. Click, click. Beautiful. Now, what else is going to happen? Oh, why are there weird stuff happening? I don't know what that orange thing is. Oh, I know, because this guy here, you know, okay, to make everything safe, I'm selecting both of these. I'm deleting all, I know, I'm so sad. I'm deleting all the stitching. We have to redo it. It's a mess. Okay, so clicking. I guess let me start with the segment one. Click. Okay, I'm going to do you to this one on the end. Click. Okay, now for the fun. Sewing the pleat together. Let's see if this works. 2D pleats sewing. So you have to click the short one first. So I'm going to go, this will go this way. Click, click, and it's 1.396. So now whatever I click has to be 1.396 times 3. Wish me luck. I think it's going to work, you guys. Click. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. So it's going to sew that together, and then it's going to fold this part as a pleat, maybe. Hopefully. Okay. So now I'm going to right click, and we're going to open perpendicular. No, we're going to unfold symmetric with sewing. I think this does weird stuff, but let's see if it'll work. Okay, so you are both 180, and are you 180? Are you 0 and you 0? Okay, I think that's good. Now, I know he's sewn together, but I need to sew probably the side seams together. Okay. I probably need to sew my shoulders together. You know, I can get rid of this point. So dart's no longer there. Just convert it to a curve. Or I should have just deleted it, to be honest with you, but oh well. Okay, so then I'm going to sew, I guess, you to you. And then I guess I could sew my skirt together. So fun. It's a little messy, isn't it? So use the other sewing tool, the free sewing. I'm going to start on the side. I'm going to go here. It's about 4.25. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click that blue dot, so that's 4.25. Oh, but there is a little gathering. I kind of forgot about that. I guess I'll move the, I guess I'll just leave all the gathering to be over here. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit past. So we'll do a little gathering there, and the rest of the gathering will be at center back. It's not too much gathering, but it's a little bit. Okay, should I see if this works? I think I have to place the back on the avatar. So let's switch it to just a 3D view. I'm gonna click you, we're gonna right click. I'm just gonna say reset 2D. Same with you, because I really don't know what you've been up to. Okay, I'm gonna open up the arrangement points. Both those pieces are actually selected already, so I don't need to click and drag them. I just need to hover over and choose like what point. Oh, it looks like only the yoke is selected. That's fine. Again, this one seems too high. This one seems too low. That's annoying, huh? Oh well, I'll just go for the low one. Click that one. I click that one. And then let's see if it can do its magic for us. Okay. Oh, there's one trick too with doing pleats. We're supposed to strengthen them. So maybe let's figure something out here. So I'm gonna right click and we're gonna say reset 3D. Okay. And I'm gonna pick you and I'm gonna right click and strengthen it. I guess this is like adding starch to it, so it's a little bit more crisp. I'm hitting the space bar. I don't know if it got a chance to really pleat it. Okay, I'm gonna say Command Z, undo. What if I lock this guy first? Can I do that? Maybe. I guess I try freeze. Oh. Does that like kind of give it a chance to like make the pleats first? Okay, unfreeze it. Yeah, I think strengthening it helped and then letting it sew right. So, okay, cool. She's got her action pleats. It's kind of annoying how it's orange. I know. If you like play around with this guy, get to lay right, pull you down. I really like that. Okay. So, okay, well, I'm simulating. What did I just say? I guess we could say, don't show internal lines. I think all that's clicked off actually. All this. Well, anyways, that's really the end of my tutorial. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to look at it without it being highlighted, because it's orange, right? I could probably play with that a little bit, but overall it looks good. It does look like the book, I think. So you can stop watching now if you like, or you can watch me try to figure out how to get this so it's not orange anymore. I did figure it out once. I don't remember what I did. Well, what if I just right-clicked it? Real quick, I could unstrengthen for a minute just to see what it looks like too. There we go. The only thing is I unstrengthened it. But I guess you can do that like after you're sewing, you know, it's not going to change it at all. And then before you hit simulate, strengthen it again. Maybe that's the trick. All right, guys, let me know what you think. This is a little advanced for the CLO people because I really think Pleats is pretty intermediate. So let me know how it goes.